Hey guys, I wanted to do a really quick review on Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I've been using this foundation for the last couple of days and I kind of have mixed feelings about it. So the reason I originally bought this is, first of all, it's oil-free, it's paraben-free, and it's fragrance-free. When I buy products, I try to buy products that are oil-free almost always, but it's great if you can find something that doesn't have scent to it and doesn't have paraben in it. But the other reason that I bought this is because it's supposed to help control your oil, and I've said this a million times before, but I have oil control issues. I bought the color 103 True Ivory, and I think that this color is actually a little bit dark for me, so I probably should have bought the color that was lighter than this one. And I think I might have actually needed to buy the lighter color and this one and kind of mix them in order to get the perfect color for my face. But it's not that overly dark that I can't use it, but it definitely does kind of remind me of summertime. It's a little bit more dark than I normally am in the winter. I kind of have mixed feelings about this foundation. The first time I wore it, I applied it with a flat foundation brush from Sigma. And when I applied it, I blended it like I normally do. It seemed like it was all blended in. And then I came back into the bathroom a few minutes later, and it looked super streaky on my face, even though I had really taken the time to blend it into my face. And so I ended up having to go over it with my fingers again, and that kind of made me a little disconcerted that it wasn't going to stay in place where it was supposed to be, and then it was going to end up streaky throughout the day. The second day that I wore it, I ended up applying it with my fingers, and I think that that actually worked much better. But I do feel that the foundation has a little bit of a splotchy kind of effect to it, especially if you don't blend it in perfectly everywhere. Like, there definitely is always some place on my face where I just didn't go over it enough, or I didn't carry the color all the way to the end. And so I wasn't that pleased with how it blended into my skin. Now, after applying the rest of my makeup, I was pleased with the way my face looked. It looked very similar to when I apply other kinds of foundations. But like I said, I didn't really like the way it blended necessarily. I do agree that it does help to keep your face more matte throughout the day. This is supposed to control your oil for 12 hours. I did find that after, a normal day's wear of wearing this, that my face was less shiny than it normally was with other foundations. And I didn't have to go over it with powders of any sort throughout the entire day. I probably just didn't even think of it. So I was pleased with the oil controlling formulation of this. But like I said, the color is a little bit dark for me, and I wasn't really pleased with the way it blended into my face. It always makes me feel nervous if I've spent the time to blend something into my face, and then if I come back and look at it a little while later, it looks completely different on your skin. That's a little bit of a problem because I don't always have time throughout the day to check on my face to make sure that it still looks the way it's supposed to. And so if it can be that dramatic from one minute to the next, who's to say that it's not going to look awful on me at some point throughout the day and I'm just not going to notice it and I'm going to walk around like that. So that's never a good thing when you're wearing makeup. So ultimately, I think it did what it was supposed to. It's supposed to control your oil throughout the day. It's supposed to give you a little bit more matte appearance, but it definitely doesn't blend very well into the skin. And when I say it helps to control my oil, it's not that you can't see oil on my face still. I mean, you do always still get that sort of little breakthrough of oil throughout your face. You don't end up completely matte by the end of the day. But like I said, it was much less oilier than normally I am with other foundations. So on that token, it's like a positive negative kind of review. It's like I half like it and I half don't like it. So that's kind of my review on this product. So I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.